You guys hear that? A ring jing jingle and a jing jing jingle and jam. Oh yeah. Hello and welcome, friends. Looks like the NBA was set to come back around January 18th, but the news is we might get it for Christmas. And it's tradition. They got those sweet ass holiday uniforms. Boom, I'm looking for balls dribbling, and that really grinds my rocket. So how about you guys? Are you excited for some NBA right at Christmas? A little bit of an update about Spencer Dinwiddie. We just talked about him recently on the channel, and man, he's an interesting guy. He wanted to be paid in crypto. That's right, he didn't want cash. He was like, get your dinero out of my face. What am I, Scarface? I want crypto, man. I want that digital asset. I want some digital asset. You know what I'm saying, asset? So Spencer Dinwiddie has also gotten rid of Raymond Brothers and the Rockaware clothing that were representing him, and he's looking to represent himself. That's right, he's going to be his own lawyer when it comes to his next contract, which is interesting. So anyway, Spencer Dinwiddie is in the news, and if you guys haven't picked up any of his cards, you might want to consider doing so before it gets all crazy. Also, if you guys haven't checked out NBA Top Shot yet, there's a link down below in the video description. The Devin Booker moment where he hit that point at the end of the game, hit that three-point shot, and he just embarrassed the Clippers. The Suns went 5-0. I think this is going to be an extremely memorable moment when it comes to basketball history, especially in the story of Devin Booker's career. And again, this is all like kind of a potpourri. Everything kind of meets in the middle, shakes hands, and goes their separate ways. So if you guys are looking for a taste, the NBA Top Shot moment with Devin Booker is one you can pick up for about $4 right now. And if you're looking to get in cheap, I think that's a pretty good investment. The first guy we're going to be talking about today is Klay Thompson. One of the things I'm thinking when it comes to how the market is going to move when basketball comes back is that excitement is going to drive the market. We've seen it in the football market whenever somebody goes crazy like Hilaire or Helado, that ice cream dude. You know, his car just exploded overnight, and perhaps that didn't last for very long, but nonetheless, if you're looking for ways that the market is going to move, or market movers, you're going to do good to find players that are exciting, players that can create exciting moments in basketball, because that's what's going to stand out in the regular season. So 2012 Hoops, Klay Thompson, you can get him for roughly $20. I know there's a few other nice looking Klay Thompsons from 2012. Maybe go digging, see what you can find out there. I'm not exactly sure where the Prism's at, but I know it's way more expensive than the Hoops. Klay is the type of guy who can create all kinds of excitement. He can get 30 points in a game, he can get 50 points in a game, and he's already a three-time All-Star, or is it a five-time All-Star, two-time All-NBA, and he's a guy I'm looking at a pretty good price point, because I think at the beginning of the season, there's going to be a lot of attention on two teams, and that is going to be the Nets and the Warriors. There's going to be a lot of anticipation. What's Durant going to do when he comes back? Is he dope? Is he awesome? Or is he just chilling on a couch playing Xbox, you know? And the same thing with the Warriors. What's going to happen with them? They tanked last season. Are they going to come back and be a championship team? Which leads us to the next guy on the list, which is 2014 #1 draft pick Andrew Wiggins. Now, he's been stuck on the Minnesota Tambourines, the Minnesota Wonderwalls, or is it the Minnesota Tame-Ass Wolves? The Minnesota Pimpin' Hoes, Minnesota Limpin' Homes, Minnesota Cloven Hooves, Minnesota Boxing Gloves? Whatever. Who cares? Either way, you guys get the point. He's not there anymore. He's on the Golden State Warriors. No jokes there. So I think that this could be a season where we see a breakout performance from Andrew Wiggins. He averaged about 20 points in the small sample of 12 games he's played with the Warriors, and it seems like he could be a very active and aggressive shooter. If Klay doesn't look 100% for some reason, it's not like we're going to get the points from Draymond Green, and we don't have much else going on at center. So we're really going to look for the backcourt shooters and then those wing bros. So I think that, you know, Andrew Wiggins is a guy that we can check out. And his Prism card 2014 is going to run you about $25 to $30, with the same thing for his Select card. Now the Select card is quite attractive, and I've even seen a few silver selects in the $25 range. So if you do a little bit of digging, you can find that. Now I have to say a caveat here, because when I was researching for this video and who I wanted to pick up myself, I said to myself, hey, if I'm paying $25 for Andrew Wiggins, why can't I just buy more Karl Anthony Towns cards? Because that's another Minnesota Timberwolves that I have more belief in. So, the Wiggins thing is a little bit more of a gamble, and I do think that if you don't have a bunch of Karl Anthony Towns, then you should probably get some before you get Wiggins. I think that's like an extension of, when we're looking at diversity, I don't mind because, yeah, certainly Towns is safe, but Wiggins might explode. And finally, we're talking about a guy who's been largely ignored for his accomplishments. He had basically no accolades for what he's done the past season. And we're talking about none other than the Wizards' Bradley Beal. He averaged 30 points. He's gone averaging 22 to averaging 25 to averaging 30 points last season, and he's basically gotten nothing for it. Like, don't get me wrong, he's getting like $30 million a year, and it's going up every single year. But besides all that, I mean, what could you do? What could you do with that? What could you do with $1 million you may have already won? But no, the hell with envelopes. For Bradley Beal, you're going to get some very nice deals out there. The one thing that kind of reminds me of Damian Lillard is his Prism rookie card. I got in on Damian Lillard's Prism rookie around the $100 mark, and you can find those Bradley Beals around $100 to $120 for Prism. And honestly, his Hoops rookie card you can find for under $10. If you go to ComC, there's like a rack of them up there for $8 a piece. I mean, they're not going to last at that price. It's just inevitable that Bradley Beal has a breakout year unless he breaks his leg or something crazy happens, like aliens come down and start probing him in an unprofessional way. I don't know how you probe in a professional way, but it's not for me to figure out. So Bradley Beal is a guy that we're looking at. If you guys want that safe investment, if you guys want that upside, and I don't think you have time to necessarily get them graded with the way that the grading market is. If you're still here after all of that, I appreciate you joining us today. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and down below you're going to find a link in the channel description to our Patreon page where I try to provide more value to you than you provide to me. So I appreciate any additional support there, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.